and humid with those daytime highs well into the 90s and that heat index over 100. All right, Jane, back to you.
All right. Thank you, Greg. 25 million Americans suffer from neurological disease, and more than 20 million people have some form of peripheral neuropathy. Most people think repairing damaged nerves is impossible until now. Family nurse practitioner Rebecca Brown with Neuropathy Treatment Clinics of Texas is here with some great news. Good morning.
Good morning, Jane. Thanks for having us on today.
Well, nice to have you here. What is neuropathy for people who are not familiar with it, and what causes it?
So neuropathy is a very chronic, painful medical condition that affects the nerves. It can be damaged or deficient nerve functioning. And it presents as numbness, tingling, burning, electric shooting pains. Most commonly, it's in the feet, the lower extremities, but you can also experience it in the upper extremities, such as something like carpal tunnel. Diabetics are probably one of the most frequent groups of people that experience neuropathy.
So who can benefit from your treatments, and how does it work?
Yeah, so anybody that's experiencing those symptoms, the numbness, the tingling, the burning, could possibly benefit from our treatments. The way that it works is we're utilizing a very intelligent electrical stimulus that penetrates the tissues at a very deep cellular level and helps to re-educate that deficient nerve function and regenerate some of the lost sensory conditions. Go ahead.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was just explaining that the unit is different than a traditional TENS unit, and that we can penetrate the tissue more deeply and also trick the brain or prevent the brain from actually getting used to the stimulus like a TENS unit would do. The currents are always changing so that the nerves are really challenged to respond to something they've never seen before.
So who's a candidate? You've talked about how it works. Who's a candidate, and what kind of success rate do you have?
Yeah, anybody that's experiencing those painful conditions, that's ever been told they have diabetic neuropathy or lumbar sciatica, carpal tunnel, just to name a few. But the numbness, the tingling, burning is really what isolates nerve pain, and they might be a candidate. We have approaching a 90% success rate in reducing those symptoms. We've seen some really incredible changes. People that can walk barefoot now when they didn't used to be able to, that are getting a full night's rest. Able to go to the mall and shop a little bit with one of their children. So it definitely works. You need to come in and see for yourself.
That must be really rewarding to be able to help people like that with almost a 90% success rate.
Yeah, it's very exciting. So if you want to come in,
if someone's watching, that's what I was going to say. If someone's watching and they want to come in, how do they find out about if they're a candidate, and what do they do?
Thank you. Yeah, you can visit our webpage at www.nervepain.com. You can view some of those testimonials and get some good information. You can also call our clinic. And if you still have questions about whether or not you might be a good candidate, we can set up a brief phone chat with one of our providers to go over some of those concerns. We have 2 locations, one in the Addison area for the DFW Metroplex, and our newest clinic is in Tyler, Texas.
All right. Thank you so much for joining us this morning, Rebecca.
Thank you.
We appreciate the information for our viewers.
Thanks so much. Have a good one.
Sure. You also. Go to stopnervepain.com to book a free telehealth screening, or call 972-332-5035 to make an appointment. Medicare and most major insurance are accepted.